Right, so we are almost ready to go up into space. Almost ready. Just because, again, I have like a weird gut feeling that I need to like go back into the town and like try and talk to everyone again. Just in case I missed something. So that's what we're kind of gonna try and do.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together.
Yeah,
I hope you rest well on that.
I think so. I think that was a good choice. I think while these people weren't really happy with, I guess, the politics and the sort of worker treatment in Edgewater, I do think that they're a bit more safe being inside of the security of these walls. And you know, the fact that now I guess Adelaide has like a good solution for food, to make food, that more than just like the saltwater tuna stuff that they've been eating that clearly makes everyone sick. I think they're just going to be better off. But I am still very curious to see what happens. What would have happened if we maybe would have redirected the energy to the botanical area instead of actually Edgewater.
Carry on.
And unfortunately, there wasn't going to be a way for us to, like, I guess, split or repair the plant in order to split the power, because we need one of the regulators for our ship. Okay, so I think we have quite a lot of mods that we just haven't been using. So let's look at these real quick. So these 4 are the ones that I have equipped right now. I've been leaning a lot towards using the pistol here because it has the shock value, or the shock element, and that's been very helpful, especially when it comes to like mechanicals and like robots and things like that. It also kind of helped. It came in pretty good when we were fighting some of the primals. Like, I found that they got stunned quite often with it, which is nice because when they run at you, it's very terrifying. The assault rifle, I think we need to add something to this to perk it up, but it's also like 180 DPS, so I feel like maybe we can use a better weapon here. I do like a good handgun. Handguns would be my go-to in Fallout, especially Fallout New Vegas. I loved a good handgun in that game. So we've upgraded this to 81. Max eyesight. We might as well. I mean, I think we have stuff in this. How do we install? There we go. Ranged weapon. But does that up the DPS? Probably not, right? It's just the... Yeah, see, I feel like this can be replaced with something better. I almost want to try the pistol. Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, I can't do it in this. I have to... What is it? I for inventory? Ah. There we go. This one. I may regret this, but we're going to try it because I do want to try the pistol. Is this the pistol? No, this is it. I just want to see how this goes.
Here we go.
Oh! Oh, I was not expecting it to be that fast. Hey. Oh! Blind. Uh-oh. What does that mean?
That's one. Okay, Captain?
Ah! Whoa, I was thinking it was like a single shot, but apparently I just didn't read correctly. Reading... Sometimes I just skim things, I will be honest. Reading sometimes is a struggle. Corporation Service Award, a medium-sized award, typically of the kind given out at an annual company achievement. Oh yeah, these awards, I think these are just really junk that you can sell. I don't really need all that. I do want the ammo though, especially now that we have tactical shotgun. Long gun. You know, we'll hold on to that. Just in case. Oh. I think we've reached our weight limit. Yeah, dang, we definitely need to like up that. This feels like I'm supposed to keep it. Like this is like a special one or something. I don't know what this like yellow border means. Got like a weird sun, whereas these don't. So I don't know. I don't know what that could possibly mean. Not fun to deal with it. I don't really think we need to go over here. And I still want to go this way. Can I mark this? No, I can't make a waypoint. Right, let's go right. I'm curious about that door. Like, I feel like I'm so... I think that's where my gut is, like, leading me. Like, there's something in that area that I just have not been able to access. And I want to know what it is. I feel like there's something hidden or something that I need to like press or climb or... That door is not opening. It's weird because it says sealed, so it's like I should be able to open it somehow. Otherwise, why wouldn't all the other ones say sealed as well? And it has one of these little locks. Can I shoot it? Do we have a plasma thing? Maybe a shock? No. The only other thing that I can think of is that maybe this is just an area that we are not supposed to be in just yet. Like maybe there is some sort of side quest or side mission or something that we need to do. And it takes us into that area. So it basically hasn't unlocked yet, but I don't know. I don't know. It seems a little suspicious, I will say. Yeah, and see, like, it feels like there's, like, stuff up here. Like, this all somehow is connected. I feel like there's something up there. At this point, I'm just, like, obsessing over this. Can I shoot anything? Can it go, like, boom? No. I'm just obsessing at this point. Alright, we need to let it go. Need to just let that go. Let it go and just be okay that we can't open that door. And just assume that we may be able to revisit the area at some point. Okay. Jesus. Uh-oh. Okay, that was that was a very strange glitch. Okay, there's definitely people in here that I didn't speak to.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Oh no, is she sick?
Because I'm sick.
Yeah.
You don't want to associate with people in the sick house.
Oh.
We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I don't mind, yeah. Why? What's going on here? You make it sound like I'm being watched. I'm leaving. I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Medical and dumb. You should get really drunk. Alcohol kills germs. How did you get sick? I should go. I mean, I have to do this, right?
I'm not allowed to leave the sick house. Even if I were, I shouldn't be at the cantina.
I like that it gives us points. Or like XP for that. How did you get sick?
First, I started feeling real low. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't wake up on time. Started showing up late to my post. Morale was flagging. I was showing doubt. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick. It's a little late for that. Let's go with it. You can't blame yourself.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Wow. Esther said she was going to go get, going to distribute some medicine to those who needed it. Oh, yeah, we did. We gave Esther the meds. Did she just run off with them? Oh, no.
Esther's got medication? How? Did the boss get a new shipment?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, it's just I thought we couldn't spare the medicine. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't accept help from Esther. If I deserved treatment, I wouldn't be here.
You're wrong. Suit yourself. I'll leave you be. If I deserve treatment, I wouldn't be here. Like, I want to try and convince her, but I also don't want to be pushy. Let's be pushy one more time. You're wrong.
Why?
Ooh. Ooh. Yikes, our checks are not very high. Okay. Persuade. You're not doing yourself any favors punishing yourself like this. Lie. I heard the company is looking to promote healthy workers. Intimidate because I said so. Stop moping and take the damned medicine. Let's go with persuade. Our persuade is pretty high. Although it seems like from this, maybe it's not going to work, but I would probably say you're not doing yourself any favors punishing yourself. Like, don't beat yourself up, girl. You got sick. There's medicine that's being offered to you. Take it.
That is exactly what I've been doing. Not my place to dole out punishment.
Yeah.
Not even against myself. All right, you made your point.
The brainwash, though.
If Esther offers to treat me, I won't turn her down.
Oh, there we go. Convinced. Now, go get some meds, girl. Jesus.
Sick days come out of my pay.
Uh-huh. They come out of mine, too. I don't get sick days. I have to take time off if I get sick. Okay, some of these are looking way worse. Oh, is this guy? I'm guessing these did not make it. Oh, little sprat. Is it sprat or spat? Sprat.
What? I saw it. No prisoners!
Oh.
One down!
What are you doing? Ooh,
Getting behind cover!
who are you shooting? Excuse me.
I'm gonna rush him!
Who? What are you shooting at, bro? What?
Serves you right, dissident!
Oh, the little sprat. No. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, is it a vending machine? Wait, it is. Okay. We need a vending machine. That's where we can sell our junk, I think. I hope. Rations.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, I'm not. But I was hoping there would have been a vending machine in here. You would think. Can I sell stuff to this person?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
Go on.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
I'll have a drink. Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh, just be cordial. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you
In the
believe it?
science.
That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
That's so relatable how, like, you know, people just have dreams when they're younger and then they grow up and end up in jobs where they just, you know, you just have to survive. Sounds like a Spacer's Choice took care of you. You've been scrubbing dishes all your life. Reception, you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask?
Yes.
What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it.
It's bleak.
Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you going to pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Oh. I was gonna say, well, I guess it is a good way to socialize, but I hear the sarcasm in her statement there. That's quitter talk. If I can be a scientist, anybody can. Sounds like yeah, let's go with science and dumb and see if she finds this a little funny.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Well, sounds like
Not
you're
so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So,
sounds like you're
what's
happy
your
where you
story?
are, or at least content. What's our story? Okay, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I'll tell you some other time, not when I'm willing to share. You wouldn't. Let's go with you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
that right? Prove it.
Oh. I'm the last survivor of a colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen. Crazy scientists strand me on the planet with no way other than a broken down ship. Let's be honest. I mean, alien spirit? No. Let's just see how this goes.
I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
She didn't buy it at all. What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy shine? Oh my god. Let's be done with it. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We leveled up. Shoot, but I forgot what we needed to upgrade. We unlock power and sweep attacks. Oh, okay, here we go. Unlock TTD location hit effects. I'm looking for more of these TTD perks, but wow, that's a lot. Alright, do special attacks. Let's go with this because we would like to put that at 20. And then, yeah, let's just try and boost this up a bit. Perfect. Now we have steal for humans while sneaking. Yeah. Buy this, please. But I'm still here because I wanted to see if I could talk to
Sorry.
more people. Just make sure I do my due diligence.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor?
Something like that.
Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to
Winslow. Welcome on behalf of the Spacer's Choice family. Let me welcome you to where am I again? Uh-oh. He's drunk. Edgewater.
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you had a little too much to drink. Shouldn't you be working? Let's just go with, I think you've had too much.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
Injury? You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain.
Ouch.
Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Not a bad deal. Sounds like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Sounds good, bud. Sounds
Got my
good.
sights on you.
Carry on.
Cannery worker.
Huh? Spacer's
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
What is going on here? Oh, okay, okay. I for some reason I totally missed that that was like an advertisement. And we have been here before, so we don't need to go that way. I don't think there was anything on this way either. No, we've done all of that. Okay. That's where we found the magazine. Cool. So I don't think there was anyone else we needed to speak to. Oh, the general store. I did want to sell.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident. Yeah.
Go on. Head back to the ship. I'm gonna go without you. You mentioned something earlier you wanted.
In the
What did she
bar?
say?
When I asked if you were a drinker?
Yeah. Why aren't you allowed in the store? But yeah, let's continue that conversation about us going into the bar.
Sorry. I know it's none of my business.
I like a drink now and again. I'm gonna guess you're not a drinker yourself. I don't make a habit. Let's go with this. I'm gonna guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Oh, it's what I do. You'll tire of it soon enough.
Oh. Okay, why aren't you allowed in this store?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Did you steal from it? You were a kid? That must have been forever ago. So, would we get thrown out or what? Say no more. Fine.
Thanks.
I'm sure it's not her proudest moment. Alright, my dude, can we
Miss
sell
Holcomb
you?
ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Did
It's
you have
not the
anything
best
else to
choice.
say?
It's
Some questions?
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place? Anyone I should watch out for? So about the plague that's supposed to be going around
Plague?
here. Yep.
I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done being delusional or should I wait? Is there a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
If you work hard, you've got no cause to worry. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Spiritual obviously cares about its family.
Spacer's Choice is built on love. And like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical
Tough
treatment
love.
is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard
And
enough,
the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch. And you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
he's over it. All right. Sounds good. Out of stock. Can we go in there without repercussion? I don't think so. He's kind of looking at us. I'm curious though. I want to see if it works. For the science. Okay, he didn't yell at us. But if we steal, he probably will. Is there anything in here worth taking? I don't think so. And I just... Yeah, that was kind of a waste. Alright. What a waste. Honestly, don't remember what it was, but it's not that bad. No, it's fine. It's fine. We did go in here already.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Uh-huh. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, bud. I don't really think there is anything else. Definitely don't think there was anyone in the cannery itself that we needed to talk to anymore. And I don't know where Esther is now, though. I wanted to talk to her again. It'd be nice to have someone who, like, has actual skills. Oh. This is all just part of the cannery, so I think we're good to just take off. One doesn't have anything special, right? Tuppence, nah. Some of these? Not authorized. I wonder if it's one of those things where, like, depending on if we, like, work for the board or, like, get on their good graces, if they would, give us, like, access to those, like, unauthorized stuff. Like, they give us, like, clearance, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm sure you probably have to, like, do a lot of not so friendly things for them. That could be super useful considering there's so much loot in this game. Alright. I think we are good to just go ahead and talk to
Welcome back,
the machine
Captain.
here.
All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Heck yeah, let's get out of here. Oh no. The rust bucket. Wow. Look at her go. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Blocking, leaping, and using tactical time dilation are best.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Oh.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Thanks. Get to the point, Phineas. I've been feeling lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time. Sure.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Oh.
Gladys
chemical.
Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Right, hold 1 second. Un momento. All right, lovely woman runs a cozy little black market outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Fine, I'll have to get a word I'll go have a word with Gladys. Why do I need a nav key? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved with the black market. Or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halcyon. Why can't I land outside of the bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Cull Kelly.
He's funny. Fine, I'll go talk to her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Great.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Ooh! You want me to wear a cape?
Wrong matter of shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly. The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes.
Wow.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Oh, okay. You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Oh, so we have to
Best
be still.
Used in moderation. When you see guards in your path, you can't sneak past, for example.
Interesting. Okay.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Ah, fun. Why do I need a gadget? Can I just steal a uniform or something? Yeah, that's a good question.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Oh. All right. How the hell does it sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Science. This guy's funny, dude. People actually fall for this. Hey.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power. But it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets.
Sure.
If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Sure.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
I'm not ready. Got it. All right, let's see. Oh, the unreliable navigational terminal. Whoa. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. That gave me like weird vertigo. No thanks. Here we go. Now we can transfer stuff. Perfect. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's throw all this stuff in here. Sure. Put just random clothing and weapons. Edgewater Employment Community Spacer's Choice. Idolized deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. That's not what I taught them. Or at least it wasn't the intention of teaching them that. Oh, there's a bin here.
I so enjoy watching you.
Holographic shroud. The shroud projects the disguise on you and your companion. Oh, and the companion. Nice. That gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on site. Yo.
Sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Oh. Lady. Message for Alex. Whoa. Yeah, let's just read the messages first. Okay, Hawthorne's unread messages. From Bedford. Udom Wingman's Udom to Hawthorne. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Wink, wink. Oh, is that okay? That was the only unread message? Archived. From Bedford. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future? Question mark? By the way, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched it down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn. Because anyone with even a would know it's unforgivable rude to ignore. Oh. Yikes. That's a red flag. Alex. He's a 10 but needy. Needs you to respond ASAP. As soon as the message gets sent, he needs a reply. That's a red flag. Dear Alex, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Just like your ship. Aha! I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. Oh no. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Wink, your dear friend. Dear Alex, hello. Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. Us. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me. And I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. Oh, the Lost Hope. Really tie one on. Let me know, your friend. Okay. Where's the ones? Here we go. Oh, he only sent one. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off my desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Well, gotta say, that's a pretty good response. Okay, log. Entry titled Shrink Ray. Note to self, remember this later. No better Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to the point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells's lab, just sitting there for the taking. Oh. If the gray hair were to look away, forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidge more nicely. Called it a shrink ray. But it wouldn't let me test it. Let me test that after I lost my temper. Why did I read that so wrong? He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that. That claim after I lost. I feel dumb. I'm having a bit of trouble reading. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim. That claim after I lost my temper. Maybe that's how you're supposed to read it. There should be like a comma here, right? No. Grammar. I'm not one to talk. I did very bad in English class. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of the other scientists who dare to push the boundaries of human knowledge. And okay. All right. So he's wooing over some weapons. Shrink ray. That's what it was. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, was wow. Udon was free, blah blah blah. Who claimed made huge discovery, yada yada yada. But there's a good point. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about a hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat sure fits the bill. It could be another one of those weapons that inspired well. Oh. The hammer power. Okay. Black market leads. Here we go. Why? Won't Welsh just give me the shrink ray? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on... Oh, there's a labyrinth? On Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But architect be damned. It's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet. What does that even mean? I'm not trustworthy enough. I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folk in the colony like some immoralist psycho. I'd admit maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meantime, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to the other science weapon throughout Halcyon. Ooh, do we get to collect all these? If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker or in Fallbrook. Okay. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Acquire Vinny's science weapon and acquire the science weapon on the Groundbreaker. Yeah, nice. So we do get to collect them. We'll leave that there for now. Okay. I did want to use this. No. That's not true. Not true. Alright, I don't think we really needed to do anything else. We just want to set course. So where did everyone else go? Oh, there's more rooms up here. Make sure that they're doing okay real quick. Oh? Investigated about the SAM unit. There's no response from the automechanical unit. Serial number etched in the chassis includes the letter SAM. Oh. Who's this? Photo of Pavardi's father, a stern older man with warm eyes. Oh, that's her papa. Lucas heavily dodged wait. I don't know how to say that. With the doodles on the margin. Where did they go? I'm guessing that's her room. Index of Banned Literature. Part 1, various qualifying considerations. Part 2, principal rules of restrictive management. Part 3, morals and maxims of banning unethical literature. 4, proof of the grand architect and predestined. Those are all the books that he's trying to collect. How you doing, Vicar?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Oh, you know. Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me. Tell me again about the book we picked up that's in French. Remind me what your thoughts are on the philosophist. Let's talk about the thing, the thing that you want to do.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
No. That's the plan. Not just yet, no. We're not ready. I mean, we kind of are, I guess, now that we have the cloak, but here she is.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. I think it's time you move along. Wow, break time's over. Wow, both of these are kind of rude. You think he got lonely flying about his own? I don't appreciate either of those comments. Alright. Let's go and figure out where we need to navigate to. We have the cloak. And now... Oh, there's another planet over there. The robot real quick.
Welcome back, Captain.
I'm guessing maybe he needs some
How can I be
fixing?
of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
There we go. Okay. So we was missing stuff.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Wow. She knows our ways, chat. She knows our ways.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
Really? Why? Am I dirty? I guess thank goodness that it's a first person. Here we go. Search term SAM. First SAM results. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance auto mechanical and Emerald Vales. Okay. During your last job, it should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat-capable variant. Someone might say a clean, mean killing machine. Removal of factory standard parts, suds, steeper, was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part? Acid steeper. I said back to estimate how the solid 3 months. Dang. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon, but good news. I've heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the acid steeper. I can... Filch? The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Oh, the pit! We heard about the pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop. Else wants me to chaperone some person of interest? That was us. Okay, why does she say we should change? We're like, good, this is solid. What are you talking about? Ain't there. Is that better? She's dusty. I mean, she is looking beefy. But I like this modification stuff. Sneak 7. Heavy weapon, okay.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters. So you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Somehow I don't believe that, but... Decreases noise when moving. Okay, we can probably put that on it. Increases body armor helmet. Magazine, fun time. Increase walk speed. Sure. Self-patching.